amazing, how well that works. It really is incredible. And so, every year I like to just have some closing thoughts on the season. Every year I try to go shorter than the year before. And I've mostly succeeded. And that'll be a real challenge with the size of team we have this year. But I'll probably do it a little bit differently than I've done in the past. But just a few thoughts. I was teaching essays today in 7th grade, and this one kid had 2 paragraphs. They were organizing, and both of his sort of topics started with W. And I said, well, if you're throwing W, you can be like a Baptist preacher and have a 3-point alliterated outline. And that's a good thing. But so funny enough, actually, I think I'm alliterating tonight. I told these runners earlier, and I'll say it again, how very proud I am to have been their coach, and to have watched them run, and to have gotten to push them this year, and see them develop as runners. So I really am. I'm proud of these runners, and I certainly acknowledge the hard work they've done. And there's no question, certainly in their workouts. I know there are other runners who work out just as hard, but I don't know if they work out that much harder. They do everything that we ask them to do. And the coach knows that. They do everything that we ask. And that's saying quite a lot. And so any success that they've attained this year, other than what we need to do is to give God credit for that, and say it's His power at work in them. And then it's also what they've done to cause things to happen. So I really am exceedingly proud to have been your coach this year for the whole season. And then I thought about potential, and the fact that this year on this team, we can I just look at this team and say even now how much potential we had at the beginning. Some of that was tapped this season. Some of it I think was fully tapped. I think there are some runners out there who I say you ended the season having reached your maximum potential for this year. And others of you probably fell short of that. And that's called life. That's called reality. You always have your goals, you always have what you probably, we never know what we're maximally able to do. Sometimes we get a lot closer to it and we realize that. Sometimes we know that we fall a little bit short. And for all but 2, the good news is there's more time to try in cross country. For those other 2, there's another couple of seasons left to see what we can make happen and move even beyond where we are now. And then I just think about these young runners, this group of 7th graders that I've gotten to coach this year. Y'all are just fun to coach. And just to think about the potential that y'all have as you keep running and getting better and better and better. If you keep doing, I tell Coach, our policy is we're kind of hands off on 7th grade. We say, hey, if they're coming out every day, that's great. If workouts, if they want to drive it and push it, that's great. But we tend not to try to push y'all super duper hard because I feel like it needs to just stay pretty fun. You need to stay motivated. You need to listen to your bodies and learn about it. So, but the fact that y'all came out, we didn't have to push because y'all are always pushing so hard in workouts and as well as in meets. And I just love the way that y'all ran at Auburn. Get to see that as you were able to run at Auburn, and just the progression of the season was so good. So potential from this season, and I just think about the potential for the future, for what the years ahead look like. An already good season carried on to another year, another season. So I just know that I'm excited about that. And another is pressure. I put plenty of that on y'all this year. Probably more so than I have in the past, and that probably goes with the potential. Because as I thought about the season, I really saw what I thought could be just two really, really great teams. And so I saw it, and I probably felt a little more pressure this season. I think that happens when you see a lot of talent, and you can use it. And so we were really pushing you and put some pressure on y'all this season. And to varying degrees and at various times, y'all responded really well to that. And sometimes that can be tough. I never know sometimes whether I put too much pressure, maybe not enough pressure. I think it's one of the great challenges for me as a coach is to know, exactly when and how, things like that. So, but I believe that I know y'all felt that. But I want to put some more pressure on you. And it's not me putting it on you. Houston Academy is putting together an incredibly good cross-country program. And that's just one thought that I want to throw out there for you to be thinking about even right now. Is if we don't feel a little bit of pressure coming from our cross-town or down the street rivals, we're going to have a hard time beating them next year and the years to come. They really want to beat us, okay? And that's great. I'm glad they do. And I really don't want to let them. And you really don't want to let them either. And so that's my, just another thing. I want to put a little pressure on you as you think about that, because we have a show enough, real in-town rival, and that to me is a lot of fun. And those days when you don't really feel like running, it gives you something to run for. And those days you don't feel like racing, it gives you somebody to race against. So be thinking about that as we go. And so let's see, that was a pressure. I know there were some more keys. Hang on.